What's going on, XRP traders and investors? It's Rod with POW Group. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news and interviews. Jump right to it. It's Tuesday, November 18th. We're going to take a look at some bottom signals on XRP, and we do have fear and greed on the stock market. Was at 12, I believe, last time I checked, and in the crypto space, it's at 11, and it got down to 10. So that's historically a bottom signal in itself, and the fact that we have that happening in the crypto market and the stock market is a huge signal. And then there's a few other things that I want to take a look at as well pertaining specifically to XRP. Before we get to it, make sure to smash the like. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell, you'll be notified on any future videos or when I go live. And as always, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only, and we'll go through price prediction, what to expect in terms of the price action toward the end of the video, and I'll give my thoughts and opinions on that. And full disclosure, I do own XRP. It's my largest crypto holding. And you can follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. The handle for that is @GroupPOW. So I posted this video, Canary Spot ETF launches tomorrow. Is it going to be a sell the news event? And I posted that on November 12th. And I also said in this video that the government shutdown ending, right, the government reopening, was more than likely going to be a sell the news as well. So we had a double whammy, sell the news, and that's exactly what we got. But keep in mind, XRP's Canary Spot XRP ETF, in terms of inflows, 245 million, it beat BlackRock's Bitcoin IBIT ETF on the first day of 111 million, folks. Let that sink in for one moment. Anybody who tells you that XRP is a shitcoin, that's all the proof that you need that it isn't, and that these people are morons, and you should never listen to another word that they say, right? So the fact that that happened with Canary Capital, a very small firm, what do you think is going to happen when Franklin Templeton launches? Didn't do it today. But you're going to see, Bitwise, you're definitely going to see BlackRock come eventually, right? They're not going to sit back and watch all of this money, they're greedy SOBs, right? That's what they basically run the world. So they're not just going to sit here on the sidelines. They're going to wait, and there's going to be almost 20 different XRP ETFs, and there's going to be a US-based one. Canary Capital has said that they're already working on an ETF that's US-based, and XRP is going to be the biggest holding in that one. So do you see where we're going here, folks? And I mentioned that this was more than likely going to be a sell the news. We also had some CME gaps on Bitcoin at just above 90,000, and that's exactly where we hit, and now we're starting to recover, so that's a great sign as well. And another thing that I'm looking at is the Bitcoin dominance. I just posted this video specifically on that, so if you want to see a detailed breakdown, just go here. Another big clue, alt season signal, major Bitcoin top, and alt season clue. I posted that a few days ago. But essentially what I was referring to is Bitcoin dominance. You can see that we have a head and shoulders, we have a monthly downtrend potentially set to confirm, and we have a monthly EMA 12 and 26 bear cross, and we were monthly overbought heading toward monthly oversold. So we're very close to starting monthly consolidation. Consolidation just means we're losing the low of the previous candle and we're pulling back. And because it's the monthly time frame, it's monthly consolidation. If it was weekly consolidation, we'd be on the weekly time frame, and these would be weekly candles. So with that being said, the key support that we must break on Bitcoin dominance to really see alt season kick off is 58.53%. If we break that, we lose that support, we start monthly consolidation, and then it's all about 57.17. Lose that, then it's monthly downtrend confirmed. More than likely going to see an EMA 12 and 26 bear cross. You're going to more than likely see this head and shoulders play out, which is a target of around 50% in terms of dominance. And we're more than likely heading towards monthly oversold. Now, if we take a look at total 2, which is the total market cap excluding Bitcoin, we're nowhere near losing the monthly uptrend or confirming a monthly downtrend, right? We're not even really close to start monthly consolidation. We'd have to lose 1.18 trillion. And then to lose the monthly uptrend from here, we would have to lose 831 billion, or we would have to come down, form a lower high and a lower low, which we're at least probably 3 months away before that would happen. So I think there's a very good chance that alt season is upon us. And we had a 4-hour bear flag on XRP as well. That confirmed. We had a measured move. If you just go from the high to the low there, make sure you're on log scale. TradingView likes to have a mind of its own sometime, which I am. And I like to use the fib levels on log scale adjusted for that as well, which it is. So as you can see, we had the bear flag target reached. It was 207. Look where we hit. We hit 210. You literally can't make this stuff up. And now we're gearing up for an EMA 12 and 26 bull cross. And we basically touched down on daily oversold as well. And a very big clue that the bottom is in now is the fact that we had the death cross. We also had the weekly EMA 12 and 26 bear cross. So that is a very bearish pattern, and it's already played out. So that means that downside, there could be a little bit more downside here, but in my opinion, it's limited. and we had the death cross as well, and we've already seen quite a bit of downside as a result. So again, could see a little bit more downside, but I would favor the side of it being limited versus, another massive plunge. But what I could see happening is Bitcoin flushing and then have like a really big, fast flush, and then we would see alts recover very, very quickly. That's what it's been a while since that's happened, and I think something like that could, because usually when you have a big bottom, you see these hard, fast flushes to the downside and these aggressive panic mode, and then a big recovery, and then it's just you're off to the races and resume of the bull market just resumes, right? And then we also had the bearish triple thunder crossover. So when the price loses the 10-week moving average, when we see a bear cross of the stochastic and the MACD on the weekly, which we did, this was the sell signal right here. You would have got an alert if you're subscribed to the POW Algo alerts. This is a custom indicator. When all three of those things happen simultaneously, you get an alert. You would have got an alert here at 287, and we went all the way down to 174. Now we're looking to do the flip side of that with the black below the red. When those cross next time, that'll be a bull cross. When we get above the 10-week moving average, that will also be bullish. But when the price gets above the 10-week moving average and the MACD and the stochastic cross bullish on the weekly time frame, we'll get a bullish alert for this. And that's, in my opinion, probably 2 or 3 weeks out. So it's looking like more than likely the end of November. And that makes a lot of sense, right? Because we're about a week or two before all these XRP ETFs get approved, and then you're probably going to see BlackRock right after all this data starts coming in, and bigger than Bitcoin's BlackRock ETF, right? It's insane. So you're going to start seeing all this. And then you have Flare Networks that's locking up XRP, all this supply shock that's potentially going to hit the market with these ETFs and more, and then altcoin ETFs galore, right? You're just going to probably see all ETFs get approved: Doge, Solana, Litecoin, your SUIs of the world, all the ones that haven't already, right? And then baskets, right? You're going to see baskets. You're going to see the all-American ones. So things are really gearing up quickly here, folks. So like I said, the fact that we had the death cross, the fact that we had the weekly EMA 12 and 26 bear cross, the fact that we had the bearish triple thunder crossover out of the way, and this 4-hour bear flag target reached as well, there's a good chance, in my opinion, that the bottom is a lot closer than many think, right? And with this fear and greed the way it is, I would say we're about 80 to 90% confident that this is our local bottom. But like I said, don't be surprised if we see another flush of $2, a hard and fast flush of Bitcoin, and there was news that I can't even say the word, but the Island Guys files may get released soon, so that could be another spook of the market. So just keep an eye out on that. And it was funny, I was talking to a POW Group private community member, Jam, and we were talking about how if they do release it, it's probably going to be redacted like 98% like the SEC was, right? Your transparent SEC commission. And Polymarket literally posted the same thing. It was like, watch, these files will come out and it'll be all this, and it was literally 100% redacted. But apparently his brother has been saying that the reason why it's taking so long for these files to come out is because they're sanitizing it. But anyway, it's just a messed up world we live in. I hate the U.S. government so much. I love the U.S. people. Love all you people in the U.S., but I hate all of your government. I wish they would all just get fired, start over, fire them all, start over. We could put monkeys in at this point and we'd do better. But just as a reminder, I'll be interviewing Oxley CEO tomorrow. Didn't get to interview Anthony Martinelli today. He had an emergency again. Couldn't join, so we'll try and reschedule that. And just as a reminder, it's 25% off the VIP membership. So Black Friday sale is live now. There will be links for this in the description. You can get yearly bundle pass, so yearly access to the POW Group private community and the Algo Alert service. And like I said, get 25% off. All right, let me know what you think of this news and analysis. Do you think the bottom is very, very close for XRP? Do you think these are all the clues that we need? Always love hearing from you. It's Rod with the POW Group. Thanks again for joining us in the Pursuit of Wealth, and we'll see you on the next video.
Welcome to Pursuit of Wealth Group, your edge in the fast-paced world of stocks and crypto. With POW Algo Alerts, you'll never miss an opportunity. Our system tracks nearly 100 different assets, from stocks and crypto to commodities, and the list keeps growing. Backed by over 25 custom indicators, our alerts cut through the noise and give you clear, actionable insights. Each alert is delivered directly to your inbox and to our exclusive Slack community, where you can connect, learn, and trade alongside like-minded investors. For just $29.99 per month, or save with our yearly plan at $299.99 Canadian. You get professional-grade alerts designed to help you trade smarter, not harder. Stop chasing the market, start anticipating it. Join today at pursuitofwealthgroup.com and take your trading to the next level with POW Algo Alerts.